starring Chuck Connors.
How much longer you gonna wait, Sheriff?
Till the rest get here.
Ain't nobody else coming. You asked for volunteers. What you got here's all you got. You gotta give up, Sheriff. You can't fight the Skull Gang. You know that.
What do you want to do? Just stand here and let Holt Coyle and the Skull Riders run this town?
Yeah, but there's 4 of them in there.
And there's 4 of us. Them 4's drunk. What do we got to lose anyhow?
All right, suppose we do get some of them. Coyle hears about it, he'll come back and burn us to the ground.
When we get them locked up, you take off for Las Cruces. The sheriff over there to bring us some help. Bring us some deputies. When Holt Coyle comes, we'll be waiting for him.
It's a long trip to Las Cruces, there and back. So
All right, so one of them. Let's go. I'm gonna ride over the other side of that hill before it gets dark, see if I can pick up any fresh tracks.
I'll have supper ready by the time you get back.
Good, maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow.
I hope so.
Mark! Mark! Mark, where are you? Mark!
Leave it. Now walk away from that horse.
Look, mister, I need it.
Now you do as I say or the next one won't miss. That's better.
Now, look, mister, I need help. What place is this?
This is the Skull Ranch, and you're lucky to be alive. Now get moving. Found him riding up to the gate.
You're a long ways from anywhere, mister. What's your business?
I came for help. I need some riders. My boy's lost out there somewhere.
Where?
This side of the low range, about 3 miles. We're out hunting and got separated.
You boys feel like taking a little ride? Looking for a lost kid? Melly? It appears they're not interested.
Look, mister, I've got to find him. If he's hurt, okay?
Shut up! That's better. That his gun? Sit down.
Look, mister, if you won't help me, at least
Do
let me
as I
help.
say, McCain. Sit down. Sure, I know you. This gun of yours has quite a reputation. Even down here. You're lucky, Pascal. They call this one the Rifleman. My name's Holt Coyle. That mean anything to you?
Skull Ranch, Holt Coyle, they go together.
Did you know this was the skull when you came in here?
Not till he already had a gun on me.
Too bad. But since you already know me and of my ranch, you must also know that no one leaves here alive, unless I say so. Warren, keep an eye on him.
Right.
Kill him if you have to, but don't make a point of it.
My boy's out there. Will you listen to reason?
Sit down, McCain. You're not going anywhere.
Go find that boy.
Why? Let the coyotes have
I said find him.
Holt. McCain, he as good with that gun as they say he is?
That's what I want to find out.
Paul? Paul, over here! Oh, I thought you were my pa. Who are you?
Luke McCain, your father?
Yeah?
All right, boy. Saddle up.
What for?
Come on, kid. We haven't got all night.
Wait! You can't do this! I gotta wait for my pa! Let me go!
You sure you don't want to eat something? Yuki, pour Mr. McCain some wine. That's cactus wine. I make it myself. You'll like it. It's all we can get out here without making a trip into, let's say, Las Cruces or Lordsburg, and that's much too far just for wine. You see, I like to keep my ranch self-sufficient. We raise our own beef, grow our own food, bake all our bread. Everyone here has a talent.
So I've heard.
And just what have you heard?
Skull Ranch, haven for every outlaw and saddle tramp in the country.
And the law can't touch us. We've even got our own cemetery. A boot hill for lawmen. Right, Warren?
And we bury him deep.
Tell them to wait a minute. Of course, not every lawman is buried in our cemetery. You should be. In Lordsburg, there's one who bothers me, like a little thorn in my side. You know what he did? Some of my boys were in town, having a few drinks, relaxing a little. He threw them into jail.
That's his job.
Perhaps. But it's my job to see that he doesn't do it again. Tomorrow I'm going into town and get the boys out. That'll be no trouble. But that sheriff, that little thorn, he does trouble me. He's a very brave man or a fool. One compliments the other, wouldn't you say, Mr. McCain? Of course, it wouldn't be fitting for him to be executed for breaking my law by just anybody. But if he were to be executed by the greatest rifle of all, that indeed would be a great and fitting honor. Don't you agree, Mr. Executioner?
Coy, you're out of your mind.
Take a look outside. Lock the kid in the barn. Amusing, isn't it? Lucas McCain, skull executioner.
Pa?
Is that you?
You all right?
Yes, sir, I'm all right.
What do they want?
I don't know, Mark. What happened to you this afternoon?
I saw a big buck and chased it. I slipped into a ravine and I guess I got knocked out. Then when I finally got my senses back, you'd already gone. And those men came. Oh, it's all my fault.
Forget about that. Now listen to me. Is there any way you can get out of there, son?
There's a boarded up window. Maybe I could break through and drop to the ground. But, Pa, I couldn't leave you.
Don't worry about me. You've got to get out of here and get help. Now, can you do it? What about your pocket knife? You still have it?
Yeah?
Well, can you use it, Mark? Maybe pry through that window.
I'd try, but I just can't leave you, Pa.
Mark, you do it. That's an order, son. You do it. You've got to get out of here and get help. That's the most important thing.
All right. But I wish you'd tell me why this is happening.
Mark, this is the Skull Ranch. You remember me telling you about it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, that's all you have to know. Now get to work in that window.
Yes, sir.
careful, son. Be careful, Mark.
Have a nice sleep. Boss wants to see you. Take him up to the house.
All right, let's go.
I'll see how the kid's doing. Kid?
Your kid's pretty good with this thing. Mally had a tough time taking it away from him. And just to be sure he doesn't get any new ideas, he's going to stay right here with him when we go into town tomorrow. Is that clear?
All right, whatever you say. Just don't harm my boy. Easy now, boy, easy. Easy, boy.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Well, I'd like to see my boy before we leave.
No, you'll see him when we get back. Not until then. Is that clear? I can assure you, you don't have to worry about him. Unless you decide to do other than I say. No doubt they'll be expecting us in Lordsburg. I'm looking forward to that. They won't do anything. They're frightened people. I want this to be a lesson to them. There'll be only one killing. The sheriff. I shouldn't have to remind you. It's the sheriff's life against that of your boy. Clear? Let me have his gun. I'm going to find out if your reputation is justified. One bullet's all you should need. Oh, if you should miss. But you won't. Mount up.
Where are the rest of the men?
There ain't nobody. Sheriff says he couldn't spare nobody.
So he's all you brought from Las Cruces?
I found him on the road. He says he escaped from the skull. Better listen to his story.
It's my boy. You gotta help him. They got him.
Take him inside.
Yeah, come on, boy. No sign of them yet.
What happened to our two men?
They're smarter than I am. They disappeared.
You gotta help my pa. They could kill him.
Sorry, son. I wish I could help you. We gotta just stay here and wait. Got 4 of Coyle's men locked up in there. I figured on help from Las Cruces. I sure figured wrong. Anyhow, Coyle's gonna want those 4. We gotta do our best to see that he doesn't get them. Now, you see, son, why we just have to stay here and wait. We can't go looking for your daddy.
They're coming, Sheriff. They're coming. Better get back inside, son.
What are you trying to do, son? I thought you said your pa was a prisoner out at Skull.
He was.
Then what is he doing with Holt Coyle? What's he doing riding in with him?
I don't know. I don't know.
Get back, son. Get back here.
All right, off that horse.
Morning, Mr. Applegate.
Morning, Lucas.
All set?
Mark.
Morning, McLean. Morning, Mark.
Morning.
See this, Mark?
Yeah, what is it?
It's a map I made of the parts hereabout. Made it when I was just about your age. Haven't used it for many, many years.
What do you need a map for?
Gonna show you both where there's more antelope than you've ever seen before in your life.
That's right. You come for antelope, we'll see that you get plenty.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Boy's right. That's why we came.